Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a quick and simple green bean recipe for dinner. You guys request more recipes from me, so here they are. First, we're going to start off with 2 pounds of fresh green beans. You can use canned if you want. Some bacon pieces. You can also use fresh bacon. I'm just using the pre-made stuff. Some nuts is optional, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, butter, and of course salt and pepper. Now what you're going to want to do is take a large pot full of water. We're going to put that on medium-high to high heat. Make sure it's covered and set that to boil. And in your skillet, you're going to use a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Pour that right in. And you're also going to use a few tablespoons of butter. I would put that on low heat just so it can slowly melt together. You don't want the butter to burn. Next, you're going to take your fresh garlic and chop it. You can definitely use this garlic that comes in the squeezy tube. I have that also, but it just has a more effective and nicer taste when you use fresh garlic. It's just a pain in the butt to peel. So what I suggest doing is cut off each end of the garlic clove and then go ahead and peel it from there, and then just repeat that process for an entire head of garlic, depending on how much your family likes garlic. And then you're going to mince that. Again, you can put it in a food processor. I like to hand chop my garlic. I just feel like it comes out easier. So chop it until you get itty bitty tiny minced pieces. It took me about a minute to mince it, and that's the consistency that you want on the garlic. Now once your water has come to a boil, you definitely want it to be a roaring boil. You're going to generously add salt. Now I use light salt, so I put a little bit more than regular, but if you use regular salts, you don't have to put quite as much as I do. And now you're going to blanch the green beans. So you're going to put them in the boiling hot water, the entire 2 pounds, and then you want to just stir them around and let them sit there for only 3 minutes. And when I say 3 minutes, I mean 3 minutes, because you only want them to get a little bit just heated. You don't really want them to lose their crunch or anything like that. Stir them around. Now you're going to take some cold water. I'm just using cold tap water. You can definitely also use, give them a freezer bath or an ice bath, so you could use cold water plus ice, but we don't have an ice machine. So I'm just putting them in the cold water and letting the green beans just take the boiling off of them, give them a stir. Now our olive oil and butter has melted together. You want to give that a quick stir, make sure nothing got burnt on the bottom. And this is what we're going to use to add in the bacon. Whoops, not the packaging of the bacon. Take that out. That wouldn't be very tasty, but put the entire package in there. And these are actually real bacon pieces, so they're already kind of pre-cooked. So really all you're doing is just heating them up. So what I'm doing now is just giving them a quick stir, get them completely coated with that olive oil and butter, and then just make sure that it's not on too high heat, because the bacon does have its own fat in it. So once it's been sitting there a little bit and the bacon's got a little bit brown and cooked, you want to go ahead and add all of your garlic. Now the garlic does burn quite quickly, so again, don't have your heat on too high or else it will burn and it won't give a good flavor to the olive oil. So now give that a quick stir. You want to let that sit for just a few minutes. Like I said, make sure you're stirring it the entire time, because the garlic and the butter will burn. And your bacon pieces can burn too. You can certainly use bacon bits in this if you want, if your family does enjoy really crispy bacon. While that's simmering on the side, you're going to take all of your green beans from that cold water, drain it out completely, put it back into the original pot that it was in, and you're going to make sure, again, stir that around, evenly distribute the flavors, because now what we're going to do is take all of that yummy goodness, look at it there, and pour it directly over the green beans. Now if this is super fatty for you, I would definitely consider maybe substituting the olive oil for just butter, or more butter instead of olive oil, whatever is your personal preference. You're going to give that a quick stir, make sure you add more salt and tons of pepper for flavoring, and stir that around again. Now everything's going to settle on the bottom. That's perfectly fine, because now you're going to put the lid on it, let it sit on the stove, and you're going to set your timer for 20 minutes and let them sit there. Once the 20 minutes is up, you'll notice that the green beans are a little bit more wilted. You're going to give them a quick toss to make sure that everything's evenly distributed. You still have that really nice green color though, so now you're going to put them in your pan, and you'll notice that everything's kind of staying at the bottom. That's perfectly fine, because we are going to scoop it out and and put it on top of the green beans as kind of a garnished little addition to the dish. So yeah, that was really quick and simple. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. You're constantly asking for recipes from me, and I'm a mom, so I know how to come up with quick and simple recipes. Let me know on Facebook or Twitter if you decide to do this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.